Hi there. Today I want to show you how to install this comment section plugin which I built. So let me show you first what it looks like. It uses HTML, JavaScript, and CSS on the front end and PHP with MySQL on the back end. Okay, so this is what it looks like here. So I have this website with it's basically like a catalog or a database of Urban Decay in the Indianapolis metro area, right? So this is a page showing one particular record from that database. It's got pictures and info and so forth, and I wanted to give users the ability to leave comments, right? So I built this little comment section. Right, so comments, you can add a comment, you comment as a guest, you put your name, email address, and the comment you wish to leave. The existing comments show up down here, tells you how many there are. You can organize it by the date they were posted or the votes they received. Okay, and it tells you the name of the person, how long ago they commented, their comment, of course. You can leave replies. You can do upvotes and downvotes. You can undo it. All that kind of thing. Right, so that's what it looks like. Now I'm going to show you how you can easily install it as a plugin on whatever web page that you want to use. So I'm going to, this is the one that already has the comment section. I'm going to go to this other website here. There's this web page. It's just information about passenger rail, the statistics for different metro areas. Alright, it's got a bunch of information. It doesn't really matter what's on the web page, but I want to give users the ability to leave comments at the bottom. Okay, so I'm going to add my comment section down here at the bottom, right? So first thing I need to do is download the plugin. So we go to indywebservice.org, scroll to the bottom, and I'm going to choose plugins. Okay, and we want to download this comment section plugin here. So go to our downloads. I'm going to extract it. And we go in here and we open our README file. So this is going to give us the instructions for how to install the plugin to our web page, right? So the very first thing we want to do, it says go to the comment section plugin folder /MySQL/tables. Right, and we're going to import those two tables to our website's MySQL database. Okay, so what is this talking about, right? So next to the README file, we have this folder here. It has all of our files for the plugin. Okay, so we have CSS, images, JavaScript. We want to go to the MySQL folder, and inside of that folder, we want to go to the tables folder. So these are the two tables that we're going to store the comments data in, right? So what does it say? We need to import the tables to our website's MySQL database. So we're going to go to our web hosting provider. I use SiteGround. Log in. Go to the website you are adding the comment section to. So for me, it's this Greater Indy Rail Transit, right? So remember, we're doing this web page. The website domain is greaterindyrailtransit.org. So I'm going to pick that. go to the Site Tools, and we're adding MySQL tables. So I want to go to my PHP MyAdmin. This part of the web hosting platform is going to look a little bit different based on who you use. For me, right, I'm using SiteGround, so I go into MySQL Manager, go to PHP MyAdmin, and access PHP MyAdmin. Now we want to select a database. I have one database already created. I'm just going to use it instead of creating a new one. It's kind of up to you whether you or not you want to make a new one. So I picked this one database I have, and we are importing tables. So we're going to go to Import, and we want to choose the file for each table. Okay, so we need to go to our downloads and navigate back to that folder with the tables. So let's do the comments one first. Scroll down, hit import, and we want to make sure we're still in that database. We're going to import the second table, comment votes. Right, so we have our two tables. We can go back to our database and look. We have the first table, comments. The second table is comment votes. And like I said, this is where we're going to store the data for our comments. Let's go back to our README file. The second step is we want to place the folder named comment section plugin in the same directory as the page to which we are adding the comments section. Okay, so first let's find that folder in the let's exit out of these. So we know it's in our downloads folder. Okay, so we unzipped it, we got this folder, and we go back in here. Okay, so we have comments section plugin. We want to put this folder, this entire folder, in the directory with the web page that we're adding the comments section to. Okay, so we need to go back to our site tools, and we're going to File Manager. Okay, so we're on the right website, greaterindyrailtransit.org. We want to go to our public HTML, that's the root directory for our website. And we need to navigate to the web page to which we're adding the comments section. Right, so let's go back to that web page. This is where we're adding it, and we can see it's in the info folder, and it's called US Metro Area Passenger Rail Statistics Page.php. Right, so let's go find that. Go to info, and US Metro Area Passenger, so we want to open that. First, before we open it though, we need to add the folder in. So with this you can just drag and drop. I'm just going to put that folder in there. Okay? So now our third step here, or maybe we're a little further along. Yeah, third step, we want to open the file, and it says it needs to be a PHP file. So this is in fact a PHP file. If it's not a PHP file, then the PHP code will not run. So make sure the web page that you're adding it to is a PHP file. So we're going to open this up. And now we want to add in these little snippets of code to our document. So at the beginning of, so this is our file right here, the document that has the code for the web page that we're adding the comment section to. Okay, so we want to, at the very beginning, we want to add this little snippet of code right here. So this is going to allow us to use session variables. So we just make sure it's on the very top line with no white space before it, and paste that in there. Okay, just like that. Now I'm going to actually delete this because I already have a session being started. Okay, so if your web page already has a session being started, you don't really need to do this step. But that's how you would do it if you do need to do it. So I'm gonna delete that. Now let's go back to step number 5. In the head section, we want to paste this code here. So we're gonna copy it, and we need to go to the head section. So that's inside the HTML tags, inside the head tags. So after the starting head tag and before the closing head tag, we just want to put it in here. And this plugin right here, or sorry, this script right here is going to load some sources. It's going to load some CSS and JavaScript and jQuery sources that allow the plugin to function. For 6th step here, we want to paste this code, and we're pasting this code where we want the comment section to actually end up. Okay, so I'm going to copy it, and let me go back to the web page here. So I want to put it at the very bottom. Okay, so I have my footer here, and I have the end of the page here. So I want to put it in right around here, right? So let's go back to our web page source code that we've been editing, and we're going to put this code in approximately between the footer and the end of that page. So here's the footer, here's that bottom of the page where it was giving links to download, and I'm just going to put it right here. You may need to toy around with where exactly you put it, this code, to make it look best. But that's where it's going to actually place the all of this stuff right here. That's where it's going to put it, right here on this document, which should correspond to right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and save that real quick. And number 7, so after the closing body tag, we want to paste this code. So copy that, and we need to go, okay, so I just scroll all the way to the bottom, and I want to put it after this closing body tag. So let's paste it in there, and I'll save it again, because that's the last change I need to make to that document. Right? So now the last step here is we want to, basically, we need to set this plugin so that it's actually connecting to the database to save the information. It says go to this folder, comment section /php/func/func MySQL database. Alright, so we need to go there, and at this point we are going to the folder actually on our server, not the one that we downloaded that's on our desktop. Okay, so go into this folder, comment section plugin on our server. We want to go to PHP. This is our PHP functions folder. Function MySQL database connect. Okay, we're going to open that up. And we want to change these 4 variables. So we're going to set this to our actual information for the database that we're connecting to. Right, so let's go back to phpMyAdmin. Right, so this right here is my database name. Copy that. Server is localhost. That's just the default for my web hosting. My username. So this is going to be based on your what you set up, and I'm not going to show you the password. Okay, so that was our last step. So now we're going to go back to this web page here that we were adding the comment section to. I'm going to refresh the page, and we scroll down, and sure enough, now we have this comment section here at the end of our page before the footer. Right, so let's just test it out here. I'm gonna add a comment. continue, and it is working. Our comment added. Okay, I'm going to upvote my own comment because I like it, but I'm going to undo that because that's kind of conceited, right? So that's how you set it up. It's pretty basic comment section plugin. You can kind of toy around with it and turn it into exactly what you want to be, but it's a good starting point. Let me know in the comments if you need me to re-explain anything. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful rest of your day.